that goes by. People always ask me why black holes? Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always out of black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Saturday, baby. Listen, and thank y'all for y'all patience. I was trying to look for something and I still ain't found it, child. Y'all, I finally finished that doggone long premiere. So, but I have some bad news. Unfortunately, YouTube hit me with a yellow dollar sign. But I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna try to work my magic so we can drop it at 6:45. Okay? Because I don't know why they did that. I edited so good. I worked on that premiere for almost 5 days, y'all, if not 5 days. And I got majority of the profanity out of it. So it's always an issue. I think YouTube know when the premiere is gonna be good, and they know we're gonna make a little coin, so they hit us with that yellow dollar sign on purpose. Anyways, let me see who we got up in here. We will not be on this live long, y'all. I did see that Upper has an interview scheduled with the NCB. Make sure y'all check that out at 5 o'clock. I will be in that live also, so we ain't gonna be on here too long because like I said, I got my premiere dropping as well. Let me see who we got up in here. We're gonna chat just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. Ain't nothing scheduled or anything like that. Just a little quick chat. Hey Tokyo Blues, Terry bro, shout out to you. Thank you for coming through with the disclaimer and the fair use. Miss Witty, Mr. Reese, Sid in the building. We got Miss Linda. We got Queen Sag, Miss Renee, Miss Linda Mosley. We got, hold up, Missy Courtney. Thank you, Miss Bradford for that super sticker. I appreciate your support, my love. Who else? Let me see. Kim in the building. Sweet Queen. Shout out to you. Thank you for holding on the chat per usual. Miss Love Mel, Miss Jackie. We got Brandy, Heather, Snooki, Miss Shalene. Did I say that already? Probably so. It's all about God. Is in the building. Miss Yolanda, I'm chosen. Love you. Hey Tiara. Hey Jazz. Hey Leah. SC Island. Miss Cynthia Crowd Waffle with legs. Okay. Miss Geraldine. We got, hold up, Miss Ashley, Miss Mary, Tiara. That's basically when they feel like they'll do a little automated walkthrough of your video, and they feel like it's not appropriate for viewership, like if they see too much profanity or something, basically something in the video was flagged, and they hit me with the when you get hit with a yellow dollar sign, you're not gonna make no money off your video. That's what that basically means. Like they will not put views to it. I mean ads. They won't put ads to it because they feel like it's not appropriate for the ads or whatever. So you basically take a loss. And I ain't taking no loss on no 5 day video. I'm sorry. It took me 5 days to make that video, y'all. No cap. Like my cap could start shutting down. I was editing so much, I had to take breaks. I did so much editing, I caught headaches. Like y'all, it's a hassle making them videos like that. And y'all see how much work I put into them videos, so y'all should know what I'm talking about. It's a hassle. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for you to upload it to YouTube and they say you can't get paid for it because something was flagged. Child bye. We ain't doing that. Hey, Glam Goddess. Hey, Miss Fila. Hey, Vicky. Miss Red. It don't matter. Nina in the building. Audra. You say, I love you too. If I don't see you in chat tomorrow, happy Mother's Day. Same to you. I'm gonna be live tomorrow morning, y'all, for Mother's Day, doing but it's gonna be members only for the Mother's Day love pie giveaway. So I will be live tomorrow morning. I don't have a exact time yet, but I will be live tomorrow morning for our Mother's Day love pie giveaway. Hey, she Ata. Who else we got in here? Let me see. Blessed beyond measure. Okay, y'all deep child. Like I say, make sure y'all go check out Upper's interview at 5 because I will be in the building also. That's gonna be real interesting. He has a whole lot of personality. I follow him on YouTube also, and he does really good content, y'all. So that's gonna be a good interview. It's gonna be a real good interview. Um. Anyways, y'all, like I said, this we ain't had nothing scheduled as far as dialogue wise. I was looking for a receipt though because somebody sent me. Okay, make sure y'all go watch Latte video, the one she just dropped where she's literally showing the guy. If y'all remember when we went over the charges yesterday, it was a new guy that Laonya put charges on. Keandus, I think it's Keandus Barnes or something like that. And Latte got all the tea on that, y'all. So make sure y'all go watch that video because she posted the charges and everything. And the fact that he got like 80 something years in jail, all of that is in her video. But when I watched her video, something sparked a light bulb. And I'm like, that guy looks familiar. He looks real familiar. So I remember one of my sources sending me a picture a while back. I've probably been having this picture for about a year, but it's not the same guy. It's a picture that Laonya, she was real young in the picture. You can tell she was real young. She had to be a teenager. I want to say between 15 and 17, y'all. And the guy, he posted the picture on Facebook and he tagged her in it and she commented. He was like, Christmas back in the day or something like, he said, look B, Christmas back in the day or something like that. And she commented and said, super back in the day or something along those lines. So when I thought about it, I'm like, I wonder if that's the same guy. But then when I see his name, I'm like, no, that's a different guy. They do favor, but it's a different guy. It's a different guy, y'all. So I was looking for that receipt because I thought it was the same guy. That's why it took me a little minute to get on this live. Let me go up. But I could put y'all want to see it, I can show y'all the picture. If y'all want to see it. Hey, it don't matter. Hey, Miss Red. Let me see who I missed. Who did I miss? Miss Jackie. I'm 1 hour ahead. It's 5:15 here. It is 4:17 here. Hey, Kim Colby. Hey, Miss Stephanie. He got what? Oh my God, y'all! Like unalive and he got so much charges. He got some charges, baby. Okay, like if you ain't seen Latte video, because I think she tagged me in it, because I seen my notification said Latte mentioned you. So I went and I clicked on the video, and that's when I watched her video, and she got all the tea on it. And I heard her also say something about an interview with the. I don't know if she was saying with the guy. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video because it's like 29 minutes long, and I was busy while I was watching it, so I was kind of distracted. So I don't want to misquote, but I heard her saying something about an interview and somebody being in the talks with the guy or whatever. So we gonna see. These streets finna get real crazy, real hectic, y'all. Real hectic, baby. I thought she said she only had 3 minutes. Well, we knew that was a lie. Child, we counted at least 5 or 6 just within the saga. So we know that's a lie, baby. She definitely jumped off that porch early. And ain't it's nothing wrong with living in your truth and being transparent. Who lies about only being with 3 men? Just say you had 3 real relationships in adulthood. But to insinuate that you only been with 3 men your whole life is crazy. When you was gambling too at one time, uh, just within the saga, and that came from allegedly. Let me throw allegedly out there. I don't think Ayana had to lie about that because we did have receipts where the deacon was involved. So the deacon and Janastros going in, one coming in, one going out. That came from the ex best friend. So it's like why lie? Yo, and she has such a big audience. I think they would appreciate her more if she would be real. Like, who you really think finna believe that you only been with 3 men your whole life? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Say you had 3 real relationships because she's still fairly young. So I would say that, but just to say that's you only been with 3 men, oh, okay, and they all a baby daddy. Just that alone shows that you got you jump off that porch early. Plus the messages between her and that girl who's no longer in the saga, so I ain't gonna say her name. She's not a content creator, but she was a supporter on both sides at one point. But she had when she first popped out, she provided receipts where her and Laonia was in Messenger talking over a dude. The dude, it was apparently the dude was Laonia boyfriend, and the other girl, Laonia would see that the dude she was dating or being with whatever would be flirting or always in the girl comments, right? So they kind of went back and forth about that. So Laonia hit her with a hello Barbara, this is Shirley. Do you and such have any dealings? Because I always see him in your comments, saying little 1 2s. I'm weak. So that was one situation. Like, okay. Hey, Cat 66, thank you, Miss Geraldine, for that super sticker. I pray I'll be out of church by the time you go live. It's gonna be. Y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of wanting to prolong it because to let YouTube check it, but sometimes it'll be the thumbnail or the title that needs to be reconfigured or whatever, and they'll put it back green. So I'm hoping that's what it is because I literally like I did have to leave some profanity because when you take out certain words, like when you go to the transcript and take out certain words, when once you save it, it don't sound right. Like it'll mess up the whole sentence or whatever they're talking about. So some cuss words I had to leave because once I took them out, it didn't sound right, and it didn't give enough context to what she was saying. So I had to leave it, but I'm hoping that it didn't affect me because it was at the end of the premiere. The premiere is like 52 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. That's a long video, y'all. That's like me being on live. Okay, I did that. That's how long that video is. But I'm hoping it's that. I'm hoping it's either the title or the thumbnail, which I'm gonna look at it while I'm on this live right here to see if that's what it is. If not, I might have to prolong it. I don't want to because let's say I play it today. Let's say I drop the premiere today like I'm supposed to, and slow down, Pop. The dollar sign is still yellow, so no ads will show through. So if I hit it, hit them for a review because they'll come through and they'll do a human review. That's what most bloggers and content creators do before they drop their content. They'll even though if they get hit with a yellow dollar sign. They'll let them review it first, keep it on private, and then when it goes back to green, because more often than not, they will turn it back green. That's why I feel like YouTube be playing with us when they do that. Because anytime I ever got a yellow dollar sign, if it didn't have a whole lot of profanity, they'll turn it back green. But by the time they review it, it'll take like a day or two, and you get most of your views within the first 2 days. So you ain't gonna make no money off of it. You basically just wasted all your time creating that content. So it's outside of super stickers and super chats. Now, if y'all giving that, that's different. But if you want to get paid for your views, like you don't want to have to do all that work and not get paid for your views. That's crazy. Hey Alexis. So I'm hoping it's the thumbnail or the title, y'all. Which neither one is bad, and I didn't use that thumbnail before, so it's probably the video. Hey Nene, thank you for that super chat blessing, my love. Let me see. Just Jules in the building. Shay. All five of me. Miss Dee Dee. Let me see. Gemini Rising. No, you didn't miss a lot. We just got on here. 15 minutes and I'm still shouting people out. Hey, Mr. Nat, I watched it. Dude got 88 years. Yes, y'all. He has so many charges. He got a lot of charges. And the crazy part is, this is why y'all got to go watch the tape video. Somebody dropped the link to her video in the chat. Um, uh, Laonia put charges on him first before he went to jail, and the charges that she put on him was dropped. How ironic is that? I forgot what she charged him with, but the charges she put on him was dropped, but he actually after the fact went to jail for all that other stuff. That is some crazy work, child. That is crazy. Hey Michaela, Pac, did you see her post about child support? No, who post? Who made a post about child support? If one of my sources in here, go see what she's talking about and send it to me. Because I ain't seen no post about no child support, child. Are you talking about Laonia? When the ads come on, came on, I missed what you said and who the man was from Latte Live. You shouldn't have missed it because it's supposed to put y'all right back in the same spot. But I didn't really say nothing about him. I said his name at the beginning of the live. Candace Barnes. But I ain't gonna talk too much about her video because I want y'all to go watch her video, so I ain't gonna too much discuss what she put in her video. But her video is like 29 minutes long. So but yep, she allowing you to put charges on that guy. She had to be real young at the time. And he actually the charges that she put on him was dismissed, but he went to jail after the fact for other stuff. So make sure y'all go watch the tape video because she go more into detail. She go way more into detail and she posts all the charges and everything. Um wait, what, who is that? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what this is. Who is that guy? Oh, it kind of looked like her brother. I see y'all. I see what y'all talking about. They just sent it to me. Where she posted. Let me see. She posted, well. Now Trump, keep it coming. Laughing emoji. Ladies, get your back pay or else. I mean, I don't understand. That ain't really nothing, child. That ain't really nothing too much. I'm pretty sure if RH is behind this because of his financial issues due to everything that has transpired on this internet, and I'm pretty sure he don't have a problem with, paying his back pay when he get the money to pay it. You can't make somebody pay something they don't have. Okay, they can't pay something they don't have, child. At least he trying. That you could. At least we could say he's trying. That says more than the other two baby daddies. One you had kids, twins for that you're taking care of. How ironic. So it's like you got three kids in the midst of that. And the other one, he does when he can, because he said himself to me in a response that he has 7 kids, yours included, a 9 to 5, and he does when he can. He does when he can. He does what he can. Yeah, that's what he said. And it's just real crazy how. Hold on, what for real? She ain't even. She probably even be watching politics, just sharing somebody else stuff. But it's real ironic how this same person, y'all, just came on the internet and showed a ring that we know she bought herself for Christmas, but showed a ring telling everybody that she was engaged. She made an engagement post. And now in the GoFundMe, which came a few weeks later, which we know they still together because she's making it her business to show that she's at his house. On the GoFundMe it says single mother of six, right? How is it that you're a single mother of six when you're supposedly with the third baby daddy that you have the twins for? If y'all in a relationship, you are not a single mother. I cannot stress this enough. When you was married to RH, you was not a single mother. As long as that man paid one bill in that house, it helped you with your load. See, people get it misconstrued and get it confused where they think that because the kids are not biologically for that person. And I'm not even gonna say that because she done came out here too many times giving RH his props for accepting her. Matter of fact, I got an example right here. Let's put it on the screen while we talk about it, shall we? So make it make sense. Like she done came out here too many times praising this man for what he does. And oh, by the way, that's him and Lala in the picture. Yeah, it is. I bleeped out her face because we're gonna protect the babies. But she came out here multiple times giving RH's praise for taking on, in this post to be exact, matter of fact, this is a prime example, taking on the load of accepting her and her three at the time. So I'm a bit confused because I feel like she should be saying I'm a single mother of four because you're not a single mother when it comes to the twins, right? The father is actually involved, right? Ain't he involved? Ain't y'all engaged? Correct me if I'm wrong. So when we putting out an image or a narrative that we're a single mother of six, when you know what? She want people to believe that. Let me just say that because well, with technically she is y'all. I'm kind of being a little sarcastic because we know Janashos is not pulling no mother weight, not now, unless it's involving him and him only. Cause he had no. It makes me think back to when the registry was posted for the babies, and those supporters bought everything for those kids for the first year of their life at least. And he didn't even come on uh social media to give a thank you. And not to mention that screenshot that I showed y'all a couple lives ago where somebody in his comments said they doing this for clicks and views, but don't want to show the baby. But watch when the first birthday come around, he gonna be on here. They gonna no, she said they gonna be on here asking for birthday presents. And he said, sure will, sure will, or show Liz, one of the two. So that just shows they be playing in people's face. But you can't tell people what to do with their money anyways, because at the end of the day, just like they can't control who gives to RH GoFundMe, nobody can control who gives to hers, y'all. So it's kind of like a what and what situation. But don't be trying to report that man stuff and she over here in the same predicament. Period. With no job. It makes no sense. Hey, Miss Clarice. Hey, Miss Tina. So on here, y'all, she made this post June 16th, 2019. She said, there is nothing more sexier than a man who takes care of his child. This ain't his child though, right? Ain't this sleepy child? Um, but what's even more attractive is a man who takes care and love children like his own who aren't his. That's interesting. Hmm. You are an amazing man, but more importantly, an amazing father. They say women tend to date men like their fathers. Oh, Lord have mercy. That could have been excluded. And you do have a lot in common with my father when it comes to parenthood. Okay, we're gonna say that. You accepted me and my children as a package deal, and I accepted yours, and now here we are having our own bundle of joy. That's when she was pregnant with Amora. I love you, and you are the GOAT and MVP of our family. Period. You could tell she wrote this too. Happy Father's Day to a real one. And here is his name. I'm confused, y'all. So was she lying when she made posts like this? Because if you think back, right, and I have a lot of receipts that literally show how she would praise this man on social media. Everything wasn't a lie. B. Everything wasn't a and if we say that, if we say she was faking it, then that means she's a liar. Even though we know she is. But she wasn't lying about the fact that this man was a good husband and a good father. You can see it. You can see it in the video. And I don't care what people say about, they was putting on for the camera. Da, 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 da. Okay, so the kids were still getting those experiences. I cannot stress that enough. They were still going on trips. They were still well taken care of. They were still highly maintenance. Because the structure is completely different now. All of that. Baby girl's hair stayed done. Both girls. The boys stayed with a haircut because they would go with RH to the barber. Now they don't have that. They don't have a male figure in their life that's taking them to the barbershop. Because if y'all remember, it was said on audio that when she asked him to take them to the barbershop, he said, them ain't my kids. Janostrils, to be exact. So that should show you, child, that's what made me really look at this situation crazy. Ain't no way in HELL I'm going to get pregnant by a ninja who already showed me he don't really rock with my children. The F you and your children or F you and your kids, that came before the pregnancy. The them ain't my kids when she asked him to do more stuff with the boys and take them to the barbershop, that came before the pregnancy. Let me take the game back that I bought Isaiah. That came back. That came before the pregnancy. All of that came before. You got one time to tell me F me and my children. I wish I would give you a seat. Child. Bye. Ain't no way, y'all. Hey, True Slayer. Hey, Miss Valencia. Hey, Mr. Ned. Everybody keeps saying she young somewhere. The math just don't match. 3 years later, still 32. Make it make sense. I think she really is that age, y'all. I think she really is the age. Now I do remember it was a video that was done. Y'all know I'm silly. It was a video that was done where she had said the wrong age. She was 32 and she had said 31, if I'm not mistaken. And people hung on to that for the longest. So I think she's gonna be 33 this June coming. But I think that's her real age. I think that's her real age. But she wanted, I think that's why she do that. Maybe that was done intentionally where she said the wrong age because she's so used to calling people old and throwing jabs about people's age to where she's forgetting that she's growing older every year just as well as everybody else. Like you don't stay the same age forever. Everybody gotta grow old. Okay. Hey Brittany. Let me see. Let me go down. Hey Miss Lena. She posted a video of a man speaking about the orange man coming for men that are 6 months or more behind in child support. Child, anything to be messy. I highly doubt that RH is even 6 months behind. I highly doubt that. Child, this girl, she gotta throw her subs one way or another. She got to throw them subs. She's gonna throw a sub. Hey, look how I did the money. No, I didn't do it. You must have did you just come in here, Rise? It's going to be tomorrow morning. I'm going to do the drawing tomorrow. That's for members, though, y'all. That's our Mother's Day Love Pot giveaway. It will be tomorrow morning. I don't have the exact time because y'all know I'm a mother also, so I ain't did nothing this weekend. I'm like that. My fiance like, you cooking today? Nope. I ain't did nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Y'all supposed to be treating me, okay? It's Mother's Day weekend. And I take the whole weekend off. Period. I do a lot for my family, baby. My kids don't want for nothing. They get everything they want and need. No. Nope. This is the weekend that you celebrate me. Even though my kids still fairly young. But it's little stuff that they do that I do appreciate. Like they know how to cook, so they'll cook something. Stuff, stuff can be done that don't require them spending money, even though they all have their own money. But I don't ask them to spend their money on me. That's their coins. Well, my oldest son, he'll buy something because he get money like an adult child. Hey, corporate thugging with Mika in this bit. Shout out to you. Let me see. Let me go down, y'all. Oh my God, it's raining again. It's been raining the whole weekend. Hey, Carly. Hey, Regal Essence. Janelle is but I almost read that comment too. Kim, you crazy girl. Listen, ain't this not a dollar? He really got it made. That ninja got it made. When you could be with a woman and you ain't gotta give nothing, but every blue moon you do a little something, baby, he got it made, y'all. And that's the part I really hold on. That's the part I really can't respect about this situation is the fact that it's so backwards. Like they going so hard on this man. He's not perfect, but he's trying. And it's like that don't count for nothing. The other kids ain't even getting this type of experience. Why they crucifying this man to the cross, RH, the other kids always stuck in the house. Do y'all see Sleepy taking them kids to the aquarium, the zoo, the park? No, do you see the movies, child? Like, come on now. They not even getting that type. They always stuck in the house. Even when LaOnya go over there to I'm about to say foot me to Janasha's house, she allegedly leaving the kids home, just stuck in that house. That is crazy. While we talking about passports, shout out to Dawn because I remember Dawn saying she lost them. Dawn said expired my ASS. She lost them passports. One thing Dawn gonna do is clock that T, baby. All right, we. Ooh, that rain coming down. I gotta drink my coffee fast because it get cold fast. But yeah, y'all, this is a prime example, and this is not the only post. She deleted a lot of stuff because she didn't want them receipts. Y'all think we got a lot of receipts now? That's why I can't wait to drop my premiere. Y'all think we got a lot of receipts now? It was so much more. Like they had so much content, posts and stuff on their page. When I tell y'all, she went through and swept. She swept that page, baby. She didn't want no evidence to be used against her. Even though we were still able to get a lot of the stuff, if you was in this since the beginning, they was getting a lot of that stuff off her page. But she went through and she did her big one. Like she deleted a lot of that. Like I'll be damned if they gonna use all this against me, girl. No, why? Why is not letting me save it? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can go through in my video and try to. Hey, Miss Patricia. Hey, sassy lady G2G. Same to you, my love. Swept like the feds. I'm listen. You would know because you've been around. She went through and deleted so much of that stuff. Like she had a lot. When y'all see them older clips that we be posting, it's not the full like live streams or nothing like that because she had them deleted. But it started off with the keeping up with the LaTruth group, like those type of groups, because it wasn't just the keeping up with the LaTruth group. They had other groups also that was around that people were starting, and they would get a lot of the receipts. So if you was smart, you saved them because when she came through and swept, she came through and swept it. Like she did her big one. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I edit my caption, if it'll turn my video green. Give me a second, cause I need that. I wonder if I take out. part. Let's take this part out. See what happens. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Give me a second. Because I really want to drop my premiere today. Dang, it's still yellow. What is going on? And I just know if I get them to review it, they gonna turn it green. Because I know I took out the majority of the profanity, and I left the profanity towards the little that I did have. I left it towards the end of my premiere because once you with YouTube, after I think the first 15 to 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, you shouldn't have no profanity, but you gotta limit it also because it will flag your video. Oh, it's great! Wow, y'all, I had to take my whole caption off. I hate when YouTube do that to me. And you know what the title of my premiere was? The Forgotten Receipts. And in parentheses, I had LaTruth Saga Reloaded. Tell me what's bad about that title. Please tell me. They was willing to demonetize my whole premiere because of that. Now I gotta leave a bunch of emojis. But you know what? I'm gonna do it for y'all. I'm gonna do it for y'all. That's why I say all this work, y'all. Pac deserve a super chat for it. Okay, you know Pac don't be on y'all by no super chats, no cash app, no none of that. I say my one little disclaimer at the beginning, and that's it. But I put in some work for this premiere, baby. I put in some work. Okay, I could have caught headaches. I had to keep stopping because CapCut kept shutting down my whole phone. I was getting frustrated. I was getting frustrated like a mug. Like, please stop doing that to me. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me set my time. Let me set my time. Set as premiere. Okay, today is the 10th. Yep. Today is the 10th. Let me go back and set that. And we're gonna set it for because Upper got her interview at 5. So I'm gonna set it for 6:45. Should I do 6:30? Because Upper lives don't normally be long. What time y'all think I should set the premiere for? 6:45 or 6:30? Because I know y'all don't want to miss that interview, and I know y'all don't want to miss my premiere. So what y'all think? Somebody let me know in the chat. 6:45 or 6:30? What y'all think? I'm waiting to see. I'm starting to see why Lonnie and her mama didn't get along. I'm sure her mama was on her about messing with men when she was 15, 16. I can't imagine the pain her mother felt. Listen, y'all. And you know what? It's real unfortunate, especially when you are raised right. Um, it's just sad. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there because I don't like to speak on stuff like that when it involves a parent that's deceased. No, y'all know I stay away from stuff like that. Not 7, y'all, because no, that's a little too late. That's a little. I could do 6:30, 6:45. I don't want to do it to 7. I don't want to do 7, but I know Upper don't normally do long live streams, but she doing an interview, so I would say she probably gonna be on there about an hour, hour and 30. So I feel like 6:45 would be perfect instead of 6:30. And if need be, if I have to push it back, I can because it's a premiere. So I just set it for 6:45, and if I have to push it back, y'all, I will. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that because I want to be in her live also. Okay, let me see. That is instant premiere. All right, visibility. Okay. I wish I knew how to adjust the ads on the premiere. I still never learned how to do that. Okay, now hopefully they don't fool me and turn me back yellow, but I don't think they will. All right, we got it set, y'all. We got it set. Thank you, Carmen. You say I love your content. Thank you for that cash app blessing, my love. Um, all right, let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, I've been in and out of his doing a live. Yes, at her live is at 5. Oh my goodness, really? So okay, y'all, that's too much. We just gonna I'ma still leave my premiere. I'ma have to go back and watch well my premiere ain't nothing but 50 minutes long. So by the time my premiere's in, um wait, if I do it at 6:45 and D Ham going live at 7:30, we'll be done. We'll be done. No, let's see, 15:45. We'll be 5 minutes off. So that's still perfect. That's still to have 5 minutes. By the time D Ham go live, he'll be doing his intro. So it'll be a 5 minute difference. That's it. So that's still good. That's still good, y'all. But y'all gotta keep in mind, I am a creator now. It's hard trying to um work around everybody. I don't do that. To be honest, I'm gonna just keep it a book. I don't do that, y'all. Because if I had to watch that, I have to keep the mind frame that this is a business and I am a creator. And it's a lot of us. We have individual platforms, even though I'm still considerate. Still consider, especially if bloggers having something big. See, like how I said, up for having an interview, I want people to go watch her stuff because that's big for her. And I would hope people would give me that same respect, like when I do stuff. So that's why I do that. But you still have to look at the fact that it's a whole bunch of us that go live within this sector. It's hard to really not collide when it comes to live stream. So you got to just keep focused and keep reminding yourself that it's gonna happen sometimes. It's gonna happen. It ain't intentional, but it's gonna be times where a lot of us will be live at the same time. It's just unfortunate because, like I said, it's a whole bunch of us. But it's still cool because you still can go back and watch, come back and watch mine if somebody live at the time of me. Or if I go live a little, y'all can still come back and watch my stuff. Long as y'all giving the view to everybody, that's what counts. That's what counts, baby. Hey, Sunflower for life. Thank you again, Carmen, for that blessing, my love. Hey y'all, in Bath and Body Works, everything buy three, give three free. Got six, three-way candles. Oh, I'm going on that too. But you know what? My fiance went to the mall this morning. So knowing him, he probably got me something out of there too for Mother's Day. That and whatever else he got. But he probably got me something from Bath and Body Works too, because he be buying me like different stuff out of there all the time, y'all. He love going to the mall, like, and getting stuff out of there. He gets me stuff like that all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised, especially with that sale. But I'm gonna go on the website too and go check it out because that's a nice little sale. And they got some good stuff up in them scents. And I'm a candle person, y'all. I love candles. Like I smell good. I'm real big on scents. Love it. So I'm definitely gonna be on there once I get off this live. Because if not, I'm gonna forget. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot of sales going on right now because it's Mother's Day weekend. Because I've been getting a lot of automated texts from like different jewelry stores and stuff since yesterday because it's Mother's Day weekend. Hey, Becca, cry. All right, let me go down. I usually support who I pay first, and then I usually support who I pay first, and then watch the replay on others. What you mean pay first? Lupac, just like me, I be nosy as F when it comes to gifts. I sure do. And the only reason why I know that because I heard him on the phone. I was ear hustling, y'all. I was ear hustling, child. Yes, that's $14 each. Still, it really is. I'ma definitely go in there and get some stuff. Let me take this one off the screen. Let's see. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all that because it's not right. Like, and y'all, I feel like for the most part, even though I don't support her, I still give good advice. Overall advice that could be beneficial to any young woman. I feel like, that's just me personally. I feel like I do give good advice. I don't like her content. I don't like her behavior. I don't like how she's doing this man. At the end of the day, we get it. He wasn't perfect. The marriage wasn't perfect. You done had a bunch of experiences with uh non-perfect men, shall I say, and you're not perfect either. And that's what I feel like is being portrayed. They doubling down on this man as if she not dealing with a man she just came out here and said abused her. The girl just did a whole exposure on Janastros in December, a few months ago. And people are literally acting like that didn't happen. So to say, oh well, the truth is the topic, he the one, we talking about him, as if he the only big person in this situation as far as motion. Well, he is the motion in the saga. But Janashos is an actor. He ain't A list, B list, C list, but he's still an actor. He done made a name for himself, and he did what he did to her. That's her present relationship. So we can't use, oh, that was in the past for certain situations, but then when it comes to this man, we don't use it. No, we can't be selective like that. That's not cool. Or we can't say, oh, he wasn't perfect or this person wasn't perfect, but then this person got to be treated as if he's supposed to be perfect. That's not cool. And I don't understand that. And I never will. Oh, you say who I pay my membership to. I don't blame you. Okay? Because listen, you support, so I don't blame you. Definitely gonna go where you pay. I was like wondering what you meant by that when you said who I pay to first. I didn't understand that first until you said that. Don't ruin the surprise box. I'm not. I ain't saying that. That's why I was whispering. That's why I was whispering, y'all. Hey, Miss Deborah R. Thank you, Miss Ashley. Love you, my girl. Hey, Bianca Fair Creation. What I was saying, yeah, but it's just not fair. It's not fair and it's not cool. And I get that a lot of people, have a dislike for him, even though y'all know I always say that. Hold on. I always say that I feel like the hate and the dislike for him is not genuine, opposed to the ex-wife, because she made people dislike her because of her behavior out here, because of what she did, because of how she lied in certain situations. That's why the dislike for her is pure. But when it comes to the husband, his dislike is not genuine because it was built off of a lie. It was built off of a scorned, bitter woman who was mad and overly emotional, impulsive, and mad at her husband at the time. So she came out here, did what she did, but was behind the scenes trying to get her marriage back. The fact that she was behind the scenes trying to get her marriage back, trying to reconcile her marriage, that alone should tell you that she knows she was wrong. Because I'm not fixing nothing with nobody that I'm portraying to be a villain, that I'm portraying to be an abuser. I don't want to fix that. Why would I want to fix something with you that's not healthy for me? That should tell y'all something. And that's where logic and common sense need to come in and take place. Okay? It's no way. And this is why I feel like the premiere I'm dropping y'all is important because it's going to highlight a lot of the past behaviors, a lot of the back end ish and front end ish. All of that is in that premiere. So that's important. That's important because I feel like people forgetting. They forgetting the things that she did out here. People ain't just ganging up on her, bullying her, and this and that. No, she did a big one, and it's not personal. And they trying to make it seem like what when she said, "Well, what did I do to y'all? Tell me what I did to y'all." You played on the heartstrings of thousands or millions of DV victims. That's what you did. That's what you did when you came to the internet with that foolishness, with something that you should have kept behind your doors in your home. That should have been kept in your home. You try to ruin your husband and you dug a ditch for yourself. You ruined both of y'all platforms. And it hit harder for him because he built his from the ground up. You were given yours. You had a foot in the door. Just like when you went on Small Eyes podcast, and I put this in a video a couple days ago, y'all, where he asked the interviewer on the Small Eyes podcast asked her something about it was they surprised when RH started getting his, or when he got his first million followers or something like that. And she was basically saying that um they was kind of surprised, but he had already been established. She was talking about RH. She was like he had already had millions of followers. So he asked her, was she surprised when she got her first million followers? And she was like, kind of, but not really, because my husband already been established and he already had millions of followers. And then she started speaking on how important it is for you to have somebody that is already established sharing and pushing your content out there. I put that in a video a couple days ago. She was saying it's very important, and to get to that amount of followers in a little bit of time, it's important to have, or to be at that success level. It's important to have somebody who's already established pushing your content out and sharing all your stuff or whatever. So that showed that she acknowledged the fact that it's because of him that she was, she gained the success on Facebook that she did in a short amount of time. But came out here acting like it was Facebook creator watch page black program, whatever she said, child. Like, girl, if you don't go sit down, get that man his props and keep it pushing. Everybody know what time it is. And let me tell you, I forgot to tell y'all this. And I was on this. Hold on. Thank you, R. Chapman. Thank you for that super support. And thank you, Tanaya, my love. With your little cute self, girl. Thank you. Hey to everybody that's coming in. We ain't gonna be on here too much longer, y'all. Because Up about to do her interview. And I don't want to hold up everybody. Because I know a lot of y'all support a few of us. But I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna get off. While I was on, shout out to Tabby. Because Tabby shared let me see. Hold on. I got him right there in my phone. Tabby shared this video. It was a big creator. He's not in the sector. I forgot his name. Where's those screenshots? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, this is it. I didn't even screenshot everything. Just took two. I think I did 2 screenshots. But it's a big creator that's not in the sector, y'all. I don't know his name, but he got like 60 something thousand followers, and he did a video on Laonia's BMW video. He did a reaction to it, right? Did a reaction to it, and he got like over 100,000 views on it. Apparently that's the type of videos he do reactions to. So he was basically in a video, he gave a good reaction. I'm gonna see if I can find it again and share it on my community wall for y'all to watch it. But it was the comments that got me, because like I said, none of these people are in the sector. So as I'm going through his comments, hundreds of comments, I'm looking and I'm seeing to see if somebody recognizes who she is. Because as his caption stated, woman goes live and gives back 100,000 BMW or something like that. So the first comment I run across, and I do not recognize the person's name, they said, I believe she's the baby mother of a popular social media influencer, LaTruth, right? That's the first comment I ran across that recognized her. Everybody else was going in on her, but they didn't know who she was. They was basically going in on her because of the video. I mean, yeah, because of her video and her, paying $2,000 a month and talking about her APR and all of that. It was going in on her because of that, right? But when I tell y'all they drug her for filth in these comments, talking about this is the prime example of getting something for validations. Y'all know I talk about validation all the time. Getting something for validation or just for show, knowing you can't afford it. A lot of the comments were based around what I just said. Like, they drug her for filth. Talking about she needs financial literacy. And they had people saying, oh, she talking about she got 3 degrees, but she don't have financial literacy. They went in, y'all. All the comments. I might have seen 2 comments that was positive, but everything else, they went in on her. Somebody say, I knew she looked familiar. And then somebody say, that's her, Brianna. And then somebody say, yep, laugh out loud. Yes, it is her. And then somebody say, I kept trying to figure the face out. But and then another person commented and said, that is Brianna. Her and her ex-husband, LaTruth, are influencers who used to have all their business on the internet. Besides that $1,900 a month car note, she has at least 4 kids, portraying a flashy lifestyle, and she obviously has terrible credit. That's why her interest rates are damn near 20%. She always gave off bird vibes. And then somebody commented under there and said, probably could have paid in cash or a cheaper one. We'll look them up. Yep, she put dude through hell at the end of their marriage. I knew she looked familiar. Yep, she thinks she cute. And then somebody says she is cute. And then somebody say, that's your opinion. I don't like fake and plastic. But I just read this to show y'all that the fact that a lot of people still don't know who she is, but she portrayed herself out here to be bigger than her husband. That's not cool. When he put you on, they didn't know who you was, baby. Prime example. None of those people recognized who she was. And that was a lot of views on that video. Just go. I'ma share it. I'ma share it on my community wall if I don't forget. So y'all can go look at the comments, or when I do my next live, I'll read through the comments for y'all. I might do that. But y'all, we about to jump off. I see it's 5:05. Make sure y'all head over to Upper's live stream. She's doing an interview with the NCB. I'm gonna meet y'all there. Beat me there, because y'all know I'm slow child. But I'll meet y'all there. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being tuned in on this live. Thank y'all for the super chats. Hit the like button, and we out. Bye, y'all. Oh, and I'll see y'all at 6:45 p.m. Central Time for the premiere. You do not want to miss it. Love you guys.